When you take a look at the flag of Russia, you can see the striking similarities to the flag of the Netherlands, and we'll see why in a moment. Although there is no official explanation as to the meaning of the colors of the flags of Russia, there are several interpretations for the choice of the colors of this official symbol of the country. Welcome back to FTD Facts, guys. My name is Leroy Kenton, and now we're taking a look at the history behind the Russian flag. Now, first up, I want to ask you guys, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Russia? Let me know down there. Historians trace the history of the Russian flag back to the late 1600s. This was around the time where Peter the Great visited the Netherlands and felt that Russia needed to have its own naval flag. Peter the Great designed the flag similar to that of the Netherlands, only using Russian shades of the colors white, blue, and red. It was then used as a naval flag for merchant ships in 1799 and then adopted in 1883 as the civil flag. Following that, it was replaced with one with the yellow emblem on it after the Russian Revolution in 1917. In the Dutch flag book of 1695 by Karel Allard, printed only a year after Peter's trip, describes three tricolored flags. One was a tricolored flag with a double-headed eagle with a shield on its breast, wearing gold crowns on both heads. It also mentioned the tricolor flag with a blue cross over it. And the third was this one. This is the alleged first flag ever of Russia. It contains a thick blue cross in the center with the upper left and the lower right corners in white and the upper right corners and left corners in red. Now, there's another earlier account that does link the origins of the Russian flag to the flag of the Netherlands. This was during the reign of Alexei Mikhailovich, also known as Alexis I, in 1668. And this origin was regarding the first Russian naval ship called the Oriole. It turns out that the ship's lead engineer was Dutch from the Netherlands, and since it was customary in many other nations to raise your flag on your ship, this engineer, who was also the butler to the Russian Tsar, Alexei Mikhailovich, he was granted permission to base the flag off of his homeland. Afterwards, the Russian tricolor flag was adopted as the merchant flag in 1705, and it's believed that the colors were in order of priority. White represented God, blue represented the king, and red was for the people or the country. But you see, this tricolored flag was only used at rivers. However, on May 7th, 1883, it was allowed to then be used on land. Following that, it became the official national flag in 1896. The flag continued to be used by the Russian provincial government after the Tsar was defeated in the February Revolution of 1917. It was not replaced until the October Revolution of the same year. Then the Russian Socialist Federative Soviet Republic came into power. From that point on, two variations of a red flag featuring the abbreviated name RSFSR was used. Following the 1917 October Revolution, variant flags by the communists began to be used. It was a flag that contained a gold hammer, a sickle, as well as a gold-bordered red star in the upper left corner as the official flag of the newly created USSR, also known as the Soviet Union. Then in the year 1954, a replacement flag came in with the universal design of the Soviet flag with a blue stripe along the left side. It was not until the Soviet Union was dissolved in December of 1991 that the tricolored flag came back, and it was used as the official flag of the newly found Russian Federation. It was then slightly changed in 1993. The colors were a bit modified, and then we have this flag again. And since it changed back to this flag in the year 1993, it then became official in the year 2000, and it's been the official Russian flag ever since. The president of Russia uses a presidential standard, which is officially defined as the tricolor with the coat of arms in the middle. So it's basically a square version of the flag of Russia. And then it contains the two-headed eagle holding a gold scepter and a golden orb. And then on the chest of the imperial eagle, you can see an image of St. George in full armor riding a horse. In the year 1994, National Flag Day was established as a holiday. This holiday is celebrated on the 22nd of August every single year, and this is to celebrate the victory in a failed coup attempt from August 19th to 21st, 1991 that eventually led to the Soviet Union being dissolved in December of 1991. So that was your brief history on the Russian flag. There was quite a bit of different variations throughout history of what was used and considered the national flag of Russia. But I hope this video gave you a little bit more insight into the history of Russia, just like some of our other videos have. Now, before I get out of here, I just gotta let you know that this episode is sponsored by Grammarly.com. Grammarly is the world's leading software for perfecting your English. It checks hundreds of spelling and grammar and punctuation error. I have the link down below in the video description. You can install it for free and try it out, or you can purchase the upgrade for even more features. And currently, hundreds of FTD Facts viewers have started using Grammarly.com, like they see the benefit in it. So whether you're a student using it for schoolwork, or you're a professional using it for your job, or just whatever, even if you're a fluent English speaker like myself, yeah, you'll be surprised how many mistakes that you're making every single day. So try out Grammarly.com, link to that down below, see how you like it. We close another chapter in the history of Russia, one of the most powerful nations in the world. My name is Leroy Kenton, and I'll see you in another video. Hey guys, so if you want to extend your support for FTD Facts, you can visit our Patreon page. We have new rewards that we're going to be giving away to people that become patrons, so it's pretty awesome. And if you enjoyed this video, you can also check out our first video on Russia that Dave did. It has gone viral. You'll learn a lot more about the country.